Welcome back. Another episode. Doing pretty good. Trying to keep on track. Uh, Today we're going to talk about your social life and how it can affect you, and things to kind of make it easier for yourself and stuff like that. And like always, we always talk about your mental health. So that's what we're kind of trying to target today. Your social life with your mental health, how they correspond. Stuff like that. And uh, I think today, that's probably gonna target more towards. I don't know. When I think about social life, I think about like younger people and younger kids and stuff like that. But I mean, it obviously could target anyone. It don't really matter. Um, I guess what people think about first when social life is what probably like.
Relationships probably with people that they talk to. I guess my first thing would probably be like social life. I would just think about the small circle of friends I have that I speak to, because that's
I
like
guess
probably the
yeah, because
biggest
you got.
part of
I
social
mean,
life.
you're gonna socialize with them almost.
Yeah,
Well, you're good. If you got good friends, you're gonna socialize with them almost like every day. Like I mean, some of the friends we have, we talk to them every day. So
that's like my social life. Or the times like I know people use like a lot of a lot of guys and women too. Probably use like coping mechanisms like video games, and they connect with people online, speak to them,
yeah,
play games, and change their mood, alter their mood. So I could speak about stuff like that. I don't
I
know.
guess we could.
That's two of my things. It's just my small circle of friends, which is majority of like a couple family members probably.
Yeah,
It's not really. I don't like have a lot of friends. Probably got like less than a handful of friends that I will actually speak to, and a couple family members a small circle have, and then the video games when I get on here and there, play a
yes. I,
couple
I
two
guess we
K
could just
Madden
talk
and
about
all
that
that.
then. Like the friends group socializing with like not even just the friends you have, trying to meet friends, new friends, old friends, trying to keep that relationship going, stuff like that. So we could just talk about that, get into that then. Um,
Yeah, talk about our social life. Talk about I
yeah,
guess
no, definitely. We
um
always want to incorporate ourselves in there.
and the mental health part.
Um, so let's get into it then.
Start off by saying go Eagles. It's a championship game today. We
Oh
play
yeah,
the
definitely.
Washington Commanders, known as the Redskins back then. But yeah, just a little shout out to our Eagles.
All right, so yeah, man, socializing with your friends and mental health. A lot of people probably not, gonna agree with the stuff we say because we view friends differently than maybe other people view friends and stuff like that. But anyway,
Sometimes we're harder on our friends than other people will be on their
oh
friends.
yeah, but that's being a good friend. But yeah, man, let's talk about that. So to me, I feel like you struggle with your mental health a little bit, and you are trying to like get into that zone where you're already with your friends. Let's put you in a scene, in a scenario where you are already out with your friends, and something hits, something triggers. Now you have an anxiety, or you're going into depression or something like that. Um, I feel like for stuff like that, like he said, he got a small group. I also got a small group of friends. I could probably count on my hand the size of my circle. Like it gets like that sometimes, especially when you get older. You start realizing. But yeah, you're already out. I feel like because it's me personally, I feel like if I'm out with my friends and I'm saying friends, but most of them is my cousins, like my family. But I'm just gonna keep it friends because that's how we're gonna take it. But yeah, if I'm out with them, I feel like most of the time they could pick it up for me because that relationship we have, and they'll try to help me out of it. Yo, what's up? Like you good? Like come on, let's do this, let's do that, whatever.
It's not
Um,
that they even probably notice it either. It's just I guess the bond that you guys have when you're
that's what
out
I'm
there. You know
saying.
what I
Like
mean?
yeah,
Like
feel that connection.
I know where you're coming from 'cause when you say that they try to pick it up out of you, because I don't think they notice. I think just saying when we're out just with our family, they'll just kind of take our attention and grasp it, and we'll focus it on that type of time, and that little anxiety and panic and slowly goes away because the people you're around, mean good to you and for you.
Yeah,
So
definitely. Um, yeah, so they'll do something like that. Just try to drag you out of that. I feel like that's a good thing, especially when you're out. Especially when you're out, because when you're out, and your mental health like triggers something, a lot of times for me, I feel alone. Like it gets to that lonely stage where it be like, yo, what am I doing out here? Like, you know, what I'm talking about like
Want to
I
run
should
back home?
chill. Like we could all just chill at home. Like it be stuff like that for me. But when they can pick up, that's what I'm saying. When you got that good circle around you, and they could pick that up, man, that's great to have. That's real great to have. And then just still talking about that. If you don't got that great circle when you out, and you know, sometimes it could be like, yo, stop bitching. Like, you know your friends good enough where if they tell you stop bitching, they don't really mean it. You know, they're just trying to either make you laugh or make you also think too. Like, yo, am I really bitching? Like, come on, cut this shit out. But if you got those friends like, yo, stop bitching, man, you killing the mood, man, you fucking everything up. Like, I feel bad for you. Like, that's not really a homie, man. Like, you understand? Like, and I know I probably sound like a old ass grandma, old ass dad, like, oh, pick your friends wisely and stuff like that. But yeah, man, it gets like that. Especially when you socializing and trying to meet people, you do want to pick the right people, man, because I think he brought it up one episode, like you are who you hang around with, you know. And if you're telling people like, oh, I want to change, I want to better my life, but you hang around with bums who ain't doing shit, and their main goal at the end of the week is to go to the club, and you know, sometimes they either want to go to the club to like start a fight or just ruin their life and get pissy drunk and stuff like
Crash
that.
out, post shit on social media, and
Yeah,
just be
like
all that type of people lifestyle. Like I'm that boy, and always into the wrong crowd. Always in when you see this person, they always get into the wrong thing. You don't want to be around that, man. As you get
yeah,
older,
man.
you don't want to be around that. As you get more mature, you don't want to be around that. When you start focusing that,
I
yeah,
think that's the main thing. You just
that's what it
nailed it.
is. Yeah, when you
Getting
start
mature. When you get mature, like
get mature, you're gonna start seeing that you don't want that in your life because I'm starting to realize I'm 29 now, and I'm really realizing that the groups around you that you have do become a part of you. And when I mean that, I mean like no, they're not in your life. They're somewhere in your lifestyle, but they're not you. But a lot of them can make up a good part. A lot of them could affect your mental health, your behavior, and the way you do things in your life or the way you think. Because remember, the times that we interact with people as people, we try to how you say we try to find things that are similar with each other or conversations that we could start
mm-hmm.
to talk about and common interests and things like that and common goals. Now, if you got to understand if you're around people, like he said, and you're out there and you're going through something, and these guys supposedly know you or girls and they're literally telling you like, yo, you're messing the mood up today. For that you should have stood home, or come on man, get out that bed, like we out here to do this today, or you know um just not doing nothing productive, or it doesn't feel right for you and you're just with them just because you feel like that's your friend group. It's probably not your friend group. It's probably not where you're meant to be,
a
because
hundred percent,
you need that buddy that's going to be there, like you said, could be like, yo, stop bitching, bro, come on, come here, what's up with you, man, you good, homie? Like, come on, man, we're going to be all right today. We talked about doing this today, you know what I mean? You deserve this. um they're gonna pull you out that situation, like uh, situations that happen like that for me all the time. And there's sometimes like with family events I don't want to go, like just hanging out, and I gotta sometimes get out of that head and I'll be like, let me just go. And then when I go, like, man, it end up being a great time, like being around my family members and discussing things with them, and the close ones that I do have, that heals me in ways that I could never imagine. And you know I'm hoping people can get that too. But now if you're around shitty friends, and I had them, I had them part of my life, and you realize at a certain point you let go. Not everybody's made in this life to for you to continue on your journey with. At one point, it's totally okay to cut off and let go and just love each other from a distance or something like that, and keep it pushing, because if they're not growing, you don't want to be around that. You want to be around individuals who truly support you. You want to be around individuals who got shared common goals like you, or who have a good mindset, because this is all about mental health. You don't want to be around no low life that's not going to help you with your mental health. You don't want to
what they call low energy, low energy. That's what they call that.
and you don't want to mix low energy when you know damn well you're trying to have that good energy and good spirit, because You know, you want to do good in life for yourself. You know,
Yeah.
we get this white one life. It's like one opportunity for us. So, you know, make it happen. Watch who you're around. You know, things
Yo, I
like
think
that.
you just quoted Eminem or something like that. That's crazy.
Probably. I'll be trying to look online to quote people. They're gonna
Nah,
ban me.
and I hate that I gotta explain myself a lot because I come across a lot of people that for some reason they think they're the main character in life a lot of times, and it pisses me the fuck off because it's like,
Yo, but
bro, you're
they
not that
himothy.
guy, pal. Like it's like that. But
They himothy.
I'm gonna just explain myself real quick. This is not for the people that go out and they probably yelling right now watching the video like, oh, I got my shit together. Okay, you do. Hooray, motherfucker. Like, all right, then this is not for you then, But
But drop a like.
yeah,
Say no.
I like this shit. Let us know how,
Or
how, how it
comment
goes.
something. Like I
Yeah.
said,
But
you.
if you got your stuff
I love to
together,
debate. It's fine. Like
nah, yeah,
I
I
gotta
love to
see other
argue.
inputs.
I love to argue.
You know,
But I don't even call them debates. I call them arguments because I get real passionate. But
debate.
yeah, if you got your stuff together and you out there partying and whatever, and you want to bring your friends along with you, that's cool. But just know you got your stuff together. You know, probably financially, mentally, you know, spiritually, all that, whatever. You got your stuff together, but sometimes your homie don't, man. And if you're a good
Check up on your
friend,
homie, man.
if you think you're a good friend, look out for that. Like if you know he's struggling and he struggled to pay his phone bill last week, and you want to take him to the club,
You know he don't got that money. Why invite him there? Why not go
yeah,
to? Why
why
not do
take him
something?
there? Why not
Unless
go
you,
to his crib or something like that? You
yeah,
feel me? Like do
like they
something like
said, you
that.
ever seen them little? Now you said that like when you're younger, right? And I seen it happen. Like you with your homies and they got the bread. Like damn, they going to McDonald's like young boy stuff and it's like I can't afford that. And they there eating in front of you. They don't offer to buy you something. Get the fuck away from them guys.
Yeah.
Walk away. They
And
ain't
it's
your
not even
home.
that you begging. I don't want people to think like that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I gotta
No,
explain
no, no.
myself
But
for everything. But
your homies, even though they're like that, because they were still your homie growing up or you were around, or even if they're in your life now, like you're older, there's older guys that do it, and
yeah,
women. If you're around somebody, they know you can't fit that lifestyle, but they could, and they're not like improving that part of you. They don't even offer to do something like that for you. You know, don't be around it because they know you're not like that.
yeah,
They know you're not, in a financial position where you can't afford that. It's like these people who constantly push you to do stuff that they want to do, but they know damn well you're not in that position in life to do it. And it's like, damn, like, can we do something else? Because the more we talk about this and that, how you can do that and do that, you're just making me feel less
yeah.
of
Because
myself.
because also you saying that like there's still some people who want to do good for themselves, but they still in that situation where you know
They're not there yet.
not even about to being there yet. It's just they're not in that mindset yet where they can admit that. A lot of guys still, even if you want to do better for yourself, they still let their pride take
And that's what
over,
I
and they
said.
be
Like,
like, instead of being like, bro, I can't do that, I don't got it. A lot of them be like, yeah, let's go, and they spend their last on it. Like, bro, you don't have to do that. You don't have to go somewhere where you know you gonna get yourself fucked up at. Like, you don't have to do that. Remember, you're the only person protecting your mental, so you got to make sure you protect that shit with everything you have for yourself. Like, and if that's being, putting your pride to the side and letting them know, I can't, bro. I don't got that. I can't do that. I can't.
and
Like,
that's part of your social life. Like you
yeah,
in your social life, you got to make sure you be assertive. It's not in a dominant way or nothing, but you have to let the people around you know as well what you're going through. Because if they don't know, you know, especially I'm saying if they don't know, then you can't feel like less crap yourself or whatever because you're agreeing to this stuff. And if your homies or your people or your social life, the people around you don't know these things, how they supposed to help you? I'm not saying everybody that's around you is going to do you dirty. You know, we're going back and forth with this. I know it's bouncing around, but it's the good and the bad. And it's the people you should be around and the people you shouldn't be around.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like, choose them wisely because I personally have both them groups in my life family, friends, both of them. I have family that I shouldn't be around, and I got family that I should be around. Then I got friends that I shouldn't been around, and then I got friends that I should been around. You know what I mean? So you gotta choose your battles
yeah,
wisely.
100%.
And you go. The only way I feel like you can start learning and finding these things out is if you open up more about yourself and about your mental health. Like mental health is probably one of the biggest things where if you can talk to somebody about it and they're genuine going to be there for you, man, that person might be good for you. A lot of people are afraid to talk about mental health. A lot of people don't want to speak about it because of pride. A lot of people don't want to speak about it, especially the men, because of the stigma society puts on it and the way it is. But I feel as though like the more you get to open up about it, is the more clearer you could start seeing your life. Is the more open lanes you could start seeing. Like
Yeah,
this
yeah,
this 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 is how it should be, you know, and these people should truly be around you for you. So open up who you are. Don't be somewhere where you feel as though
Yeah, but that's major with anything. Not even your mental health. Like if you feel like you can't open up around your friends, that's weird as
yeah,
hell.
but
Like kind of that's so
there
weird.
was I'm pretty sure there was friendships with a lot of people that they like, especially the younger days, where you find yourself in with friendships, but you know that probably wasn't really you. Like you could see yourself outside hanging with a group of homies, and you come inside and you're a whole different person around your family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yo, you swear you that bull outside, but you come in here, you know it's not like that. Like,
Yeah.
stop being somebody you're not. And
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
another, but that's another thing too. Like you got to be true to yourself, man. Like socializing not just with people, it's with yourself. Like because like I always say, you know, you
I
every
don't
day
want
you
to.
try to figure something new out about
I don't.
yourself, and you can't do that. Like exactly like what he said. You can't have two lives, but then you still want to be the person to be like, yo, I want to do better. I want to do this. I want to do that. But you playing a different role once you leave that house. Like that's weird,
Yeah,
bro.
like I
Like
don't. You
what are
don't
you
want to walk
doing?
outside,
Like
right? And then you come back and then, like now, I guess in our situation now, like your wife, your fiance, look at you like, why you acting like that when you're out there? Like that's not. Like you're acting
yeah,
so different. Like I guess that's the only people that will see it, or your children look at you like, you know, or like if
yeah.
I seen you acting with certain people, I'm like, yo, that's not you. Why you
No,
put on
right.
the front?
I mean,
Like
but the
that's
good
not
thing
you.
with us though, you'll probably check me on the spot, like, yo, you don't relax, you know.
Probably
That
make a little
that's what I'm
comment or
saying.
something. That
That
later on, will
you need that people in
yeah,
your
I'll tell
circle,
you
like
right there, like, bro, what are you doing?
yeah, like
You know what I
and it's
mean?
crazy. I mean, the only reason we're saying that is because remember a lot of the stuff we talk about, we go through it personally. Like I know,
We only could get our standpoint of view, and that's why we
yeah,
say
like I
we
know
need y'all to comment because we need other people.
100%.
We
That and
need
that's why we want
we
guests
need y'all
also.
y'all
You know, we
sides as
just
well.
want
You know what I
different
mean?
inputs and stuff like that. But
I love hearing the feedback.
yeah,
I
and I
love it.
know like some people, you know, might consider us young. Some people might consider us old. It's cool. And some people are like, oh, you haven't gone through enough life to know this. But it's like,
That's true too. I mean, but I feel like
but
we've been through so much
we've been through so much, man. And that's what I'm saying. Like most of the stuff we speak on a podcast is personal
experiences.
views, personal experiences, 100%. Like we've been through this, man. Like we know some of this stuff. We
And we're
know
just
it.
trying to
Yeah,
better ourselves and better the people around us. It's like
yeah,
it's no hate, it's
100%.
no
Again, we're
type
not
of dislike.
100% there at all. When we discuss about starting this podcast, we discussed it in a way for ourselves as this is going to help us. You
Hmm.
know,
That
that's
was our
what our
goal.
first goal.
Was
Like we
for us
let's
to
do
talk
this
about it.
podcast to help us. Maybe if we start talking about shit, we can understand it more. But then the first video dropped and the feedback was amazing. So we like, yo, we got, you know, like that was kind of our side goal too, like to get people to engage, but it's like
Yeah,
it went
I start hearing
crazy.
from friends that I haven't heard from in a
Yeah,
while to
it
hit
went
me up, and I'm
crazy.
like, damn, like hey, I appreciate that. You know,
Yeah.
thanking me for speaking about something that they probably wanted to speak about for a long time.
Yeah, 100%.
Hey, I'll be honest with you. I've been trying to speak about this for a long ass time myself. So,
Yeah.
you know, I just didn't know how to do it, but I feel like the best way is to put it out there. Probably not the best way, but one of the ways is to interact with social media, a social life,
Hmm.
and putting this on social media may be better for myself too, because I could finally interact with others. I always been a what do you call it, introvert, you know, and that's why I tell you the first episode to me when I rewatch it, it was so cringy because I felt like I was not comfortable. Couple episodes,
I feel like the first three for me was just like I'm
yeah, it's
like,
very.
that shit
I
was
was
just
very uncomfortable, but I'm trying to break out of that introvert part, but not too much. Cause who said it? Drake. Oh, I said that last time. Like who said Drake? But no new friends, man. I don't need all these new friends.
nah,
I just want to help people.
yeah.
Want to help myself along the way. Want to be part of my journey? Hey, be there. I support your journey too.
And
So
again, like all of our topics, we could have so much more to say, but like we said, we try to hit most subtopics so that way we could talk about enough things before our time runs out. But yeah, he just hit social media. And I know there's a bunch of more things to talk about, like with friendships and stuff like that. We'll get into that
it's
later on.
a whole lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
but
That's the thing. Like we're gonna
let's
talk
talk
about
about
later.
social
So.
media because I mean, social media is the biggest thing in the world right now. But
Yeah, social media didn't. I think we was the last generation where we operated without social media. Because the last social media that
yeah,
I truly had, I was probably just becoming a teenager, was MySpace, and I wasn't really on it.
I love MySpace.
But I started adding my friends from school, and I swear I was the shit. Like I
Yeah,
had my
I
little
like
background music and all that.
my little background music. I like when I got a new friend when they come to my profile.
I had
And
one
had
friend.
like
What
the
was the boy named Simon? That was my only friend.
I had like the gangster SpongeBob in the background.
I had
Nobody was fucking with my background.
I said Bad Bunny. I had the Bugs Bunny, the black and
Yeah,
white picture and stuff. That
I
was
had
my shit.
SpongeBob, with Patrick. It's posted on the block.
Nah, but
Shit
social
was legit.
that was our social was the MySpace. I'm just thinking my memories about
Yeah.
when our cousin John was messaging people with the voice.
Oh my god. Well, my MySpace used to have this feature
Didn't one
back
of y'all
then.
set him up? You
Oh
and
my
Andrew?
god.
And
Damn, we
Joe was,
might expose them.
I
If
know, but
she
it,
watches this, she's gonna finally figure out
she
what
know who
happened.
it
I'm
was.
sorry, John, but we gotta do it. We
Oh
gotta do
man,
it.
he
It's a
know he gonna laugh about it. Like,
funny ass story. So MySpace had this feature that you could leave a voice message on their profile. So, when me, Andrew, and John got together as young boys, like, we used to do the dumbest shit in the world, man. Just,
that was like
stuff
that
hoping
was
to
your
get in
friends,
trouble.
yeah.
Like, sometimes we would just hope to get in trouble, but it's like, it never worked out that way. So we just always had fun. But,
That's what I loved about it. Pranked each other too.
yeah,
That was the
one night,
shit.
man, we were just chilling, and then I guess Andrew was the one who found the feature, because,
Andrew be creeping.
yeah, Andrew, little creepy creep. Say, no, I'm just playing, Andrew. I'm just playing. But, nah. But, he found a feature, so, you can also hear other people's voice messages, not just only yours that you leave. So, we was going around hearing them, John, and it was funny as hell. So we had this plan to just mess with people. Like, so I think one voice message we left on somebody's profile was like, "Hey, you left your rash cream at my house, and I just want to let you know that it looked pretty bad, so I think you need this." Like, it was something like that. But the
Don't it like
one,
stays on their page or something? The
yeah,
way
it'll stay.
MySpace was,
Yeah,
like anybody, like their friends could view it when
yeah,
they click
yeah.
it. Yeah, that's how that
You
was.
have to
That's
delete
kind
the
of crazy.
feature.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was crazy.
but this one particular prank we did was the funniest because we went to school with this girl. So and she's real cool, man. She's like family to us. Like we basically kind of grew up with her, but
Yeah.
um we went to school with her, so we got her profile, and she got all this, we love you, this and that. So another thing we found was a soundboard. They called it a soundboard, and it had Chris Tucker on it. And
Oh
and one of the
yeah.
sounds,
Oh my
one of
god.
the sounds was like, yeah, that. Like Chris Tucker trying to talk Chinese. So we did that, John. And then right after that, we clicked on the other on the other sound piece where it says, "You one crazy ass bitch." So when we clicked that one, my cousin John figured it would be a good idea to use his own personal voice. So as soon as we clicked the soundboard, he started repeating what it said, and at the end, Chris Tucker goes real quick, "You one crazy ass bitch." But he said, "You one crazy ass bitch." Oh my God, man, we died, yo.
And dropped
We
it right on her page.
died. We died. We still sent it in, and we heard that joint like 5 times that night, man, because it was
The
so
thing is, it's on
crazy.
this
Like you
girl
could hear us
page
laughing
and it's
on
his
it and all
voice.
that shit. That shit was so funny. But
Yeah, I used to do that shit, man. I remember I used to call people because I think Andrew called me a couple times and it was a Chris Tucker joint. I'd be like, "What type of panties you got on?" I'm like, "Yo, why you keep doing that? Like,
yeah,
stop
yeah,
calling me."
the
Now I hear Chris Tucker
soundboard,
in the
man. Soundboards are
background.
crazy.
That was our social media like back then. Like it was
Yeah,
so probably corny as heck to these younger generations. Like that's what
yeah,
y'all had. We got CapCut. Like we
yeah,
make these edits,
yeah. That's
which
crazy.
is cool.
It's
Much
changes,
better.
but I mean, yeah, man. Let's get into the social media thing. I'm not too big on the social media thing. Like I'll be on it because I like looking up cooking stuff and stuff like that, and I got a few people that I keep in touch with on social media because not a lot of people got my number, and I always kind of been that way. But yeah, but I guess like more of the social media stuff could fall on him because I know like he's kind of bigger in that. Um, and I'm not trying to be one of those old heads, be like, oh, social media is not good for you. Like, no, I mean, yeah, a lot of shit on social media is not good for you, but um, and
Like,
an aspect,
it's just a way for. I notice it's definitely social media is definitely something where a lot of people that kind of would never like the people to socialize outside of life will find a way to socialize inside of
yeah,
the
that's true,
internet.
that's true.
And it's not bad when you don't use it as a bad thing. It's a good thing when you use it as a productive thing because there's people that actually make friends off of there that actually share a lot of common interests that they find that they can share funny memes or tag each other in funny things and or topics that they love or when they have people their idols that they look up to and they become a fan group and that group all like the same thing so you find people with the same interests as you and you start commenting on their stuff and who knows you end up becoming friends but
Yeah,
social media could be a great thing when it's used as good.
for your
There's
mental health,
for your mental health.
it's
Yeah,
good for your mental health.
to me, it's good when it's for my mental health for the distracting me. When I view like videos of the stuff I like to see, like my
That's true.
gym videos. You like cooking? I like gym videos. I love gym videos. I love my anime edits. Love them. With some background music. I love watching motivational clips from podcast videos and guys that I watch and girls. Um, it's a way to distract yourself when you're going through stuff.
Yeah,
Sometimes when I
social
get
media could.
anxiety at night, I
Mm-hmm.
watch a
I'm
couple
about to say
clips.
that.
Yeah,
Yep, I was definitely about to
it
say
kind
that.
of soothes me. Soothe. If I can't say the word, I ain't saying it. But whatever. It kind of takes my mind away and drifts away. Helps
Mm-hmm.
me get better when I'm in a situation like that. So
You know when I used
I
to
use
use it a
social
lot?
media for that.
Scary movies. Little side note about myself, little fun fact I guess people call it. I don't like scary movies. I'm a scary person. I don't like scary movies. I can't deal with it. It's in my personal opinion. The people that love scary movies, I need you to please explain to me because my family tried multiple times. Explain to me what's good about a scary movie. Like,
It's fucking scary. It
no, I
scares
know,
you.
but like, why you want to sit there to get scared? And to me, a lot of times, scary movies don't have a good plot. Like, they don't have
You
a
about to
good
get a
thing.
lot of hate for that. People gonna be like, "Yo, you
It just
crazy? You didn't see
no.
this?"
It's just the movie sets you up just to scare you. That's it. Like sometimes the endings are
I
corny.
like jump scares. Like, oh shit, the
I don't
fuck.
like that. My heart stops. I don't like
Or
that.
like when it
Nope.
gets so creepy, the suspense kicks in.
Nope. Nope. I hate it. I hate the scary music. That's leading up to the big jump scare. I hate that. I hate that everybody's now looking at me because they know I'm about to get scared. So when the jump scare happens, everybody laughs. I get more scared. I don't like it. When I'm about to go to sleep and I'm thinking about the dead person that they found in the woods, I don't like
Nah, man,
that.
I don't think about I think about
That's
some
why I
other
go on
shit.
social media and I look up funny videos of cats playing with a ball of yarn.
Yeah, right. You don't watch that shit. You watch the
No,
bull. I do it for a cheeseburger. That guy funny
that's
as
the bull right
shit.
there, man.
I'm gonna
You know,
tag
I
him in
do
one
it
of the
for a
videos.
cheeseburger. But
Yeah,
yeah, like he's
back to social
yeah,
media.
social media. No, back to social media,
How
like
do
he
you use
said.
social media? What is
Um,
your intake on it
I mean, I now use social media obviously, to promote the
for
podcast
content?
and stuff like that. Try to connect with other people. But yeah, social media for me is more. I see it as a escape. That's why I try not to use it as much because I like to be grounded. I like to be grounded in the real world and what's really happening because a lot of stuff you see on social media, a lot of stuff you see on social media is just lies. It's fake. It's not really who that
Oh,
person
it
is.
is. You heard
So
about
I'm
the
about
thing
like,
on when TikTok went down. A lot of influencers started exposing themselves because they thought TikTok was never coming back, stating how they do this thing but they don't follow it in their normal lifestyle. Like
nah,
it's
yeah,
just for
that's
social
yeah, and I
media.
already know that. Like,
So we've been trying. I always tell people, don't compare yourself to somebody influence on social
no,
media because 9 out of 10 times they're not living that life.
no,
That's for their content, for their dollars.
yep.
So you got to understand that.
And
And that's
another,
why we're being authentic with our shit because what you see is what you get.
yeah, yeah. We
This is
we
just
ain't
a this is
fabricate nothing so
nah.
far, and that's the plan for the rest of the podcast life.
If you see me
Is
wear the same T-shirt, son, it's because I don't got it like that. That's me. All right, so just know
yeah, we
that.
just no
You see me.
fabrication over here,
I know
man.
y'all ever
And
see me like
everybody that
6
know
episodes of
us,
this.
yeah,
That's me, man.
he got his crack in there. But
Yeah,
everybody
right.
that know us, they know like yeah, that's really them, man. That's how it is. Like,
Yeah.
and I always try to tell them, stay authentic as hell, man. Don't try to exaggerate nothing. Obviously, when a joke is there, we're gonna exaggerate the joke once in a while.
It's
You
not
know,
it's not that hard to
it's
be us anymore.
yeah,
That's
it's
how when I was talking about the stuff earlier because I did used to be around friends and I tried to act like somebody I wasn't.
right.
You know what I mean? Like I just try to fit in so bad because I thought they were the cool
And we see
kids.
that. We see it on a daily. We
Yeah,
got a lot of family members
I
that
teach
do
my
that. We
son
got a lot
about
of
it
friends
now.
that do
Like
that. Like,
teach my son about it all the time. Like yo, listen to me, pop. Like I don't need you being somebody you're not. Be you.
yeah,
And if they don't
that's
like
it.
you, it's fine. I'm telling you, you're gonna find friends. And
It's
the
fine.
thing is, we kind of learn on our own too.
Yeah,
As
no,
we go
hundred
older. But it's
percent.
good to be that voice to somebody because
Yeah,
that's why, I'm explaining to people right now because I know people around my age that's still doing it. Don't be like that, bro. Or come on, sis. Don't do that. Like you gotta get out. You gotta get out that mindset. Stay away from people like that. Find your
yeah, man.
social life that's good for you. Okay.
That makes
Find.
you happy. Don't find a group of friends that every single time y'all go out, y'all feel like who got the best shit on and stuff like that. Just go out and when you go out, y'all gonna be chilling, man. Like it's just
I
gonna
just
be
want you
like a
guys to be happy.
carefree environment. It's just gonna be chill,
I want you to be happy.
and your mind is not gonna be on the dumb shit that it was 20 minutes ago and shit like that. But like I said, it's so much to talk about this. But back to social media thing. like I said, man, don't take social media so literal. Um,
He said literal.
I said literal.
No, you didn't.
Come on, man.
Skip that T.
Now you making me mess up,
You
man.
skipped the T.
Come on. But like I always tell people, man, and for the most part, I feel like this thing I'm about to say, like it definitely worked out in my life a lot. Is believe nothing you see and only half of what you hear. So it's like if you keep something like that in mind, I feel like a lot of things you can start questioning for yourself, and that's how you get better understanding a lot of things that you see, and that's what I like doing. I like questioning, like I told him, I like arguing. You know, I'm real passionate about everything I do. Like everything I do, I'm real passionate about. I'm real dedicated towards and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
when I feel like social media to me, if somebody put up a picture and they be like, "Oh, at the buffet, fucking this food up," I'm in my mind already. I'm like, "No, you're not. You're probably home right now."
I'm,
Like it just
I'm
that's just the
probably,
way my mind works. Like
I'm
I just
probably
don't
like,
believe. I don't believe in people. Like it's
I'm be like, you're at the buffet as you should. It's all you can eat.
yeah. Like like I don't know. And then another thing for me too.
But as I
Like
said, social media is very deceiving too. So be
yeah,
careful.
another thing to me is
Or when
like
you know somebody, you're talking about that. When you know somebody, but you know they're not like that because you
right
know them,
right.
and you see them doing all things. Like I just be sitting there laughing, like, all right, man.
Yeah, I don't be giving a shit to be honest. But like another thing that it kind of bothered me because it happened recently was it tricks other people. Like he said earlier, it tricks other people. So you know, I'm not gonna put nobody on blast, but you know, a lot of people do this because I see it happen a lot. But somebody sent me a post of another person and says something like, "Oh, look at this now," and it's like, and I told him, I say, listen, like you don't gotta believe what they saying. Like just because they said that doesn't mean it's true. They're most likely lying. I mean, a lot of people go on social media because they want validation
Like
from
you
other
said though,
people.
people going there to escape. They live a false
Yeah,
identity on
yeah.
social media. That's key right
So
there. Some people
you
are
know
on the
that's why.
social media living a false identity that they know is not them, or trying to be them because you know why? A lot of attention comes from that. And some people are like, I want the attention because they're so lonely in real life.
Yeah, like sometimes like you'll see somebody put up a post be like, uh, damn, what? This is not how I talk. Disclaimer: this is not how I speak about stuff like that. But they'll put a post up like, man, what's everybody getting into tonight? Where the bitches at? Like, you know what I'm talking about? And they be like, oh, bro, you bored? Come on, let's go out. They go out. They sit in the corner the whole time. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like you just asked where the bitches were at. But you know what I'm talking about? Like, it's just
They,
stuff like that. Like people got to pick up and see. Like I saw that a few times personally. That's what I'm saying. Like again, like
or the bell, we outside, they outside of a Sonic.
yeah, we
drive-thru.
outside and the whole time they eating fucking McDonald's in their car and shit. Like shut up, man.
But
Like
that's
I'm outside too. I was cutting my grass. You
That's
feel me?
another
Like,
purpose in social media. But then that's why I said sometimes social media is not good, especially when people are on it too much, because you know, it takes away from the real life that you live. So be careful. It's a balance with social media.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
I'll be on
that's what I'm
social
saying.
media,
Like
but I'm definitely more involved in my more life, like you know, in reality than social media. Social media is there for me to escape sometimes, or just view
yeah, I
content
don't take
or post content, but it's not there for me to live. I know people that stuck on there that kind of lives off there, and
because they need that validation.
yeah, and I feel
It
like, you
sucks.
know,
That,
I
that
hope you could get out of that mindset because life is much more than just social
like
media
they put up a post and you know they worry about the likes they get on it,
or
and
the
it's like, bro,
comments
that's kind of
or
weird. Like,
yeah, don't. I
and
mean,
again, I get it. Some people, especially nowadays, they want to grow to be that content creator that they want to be, and
well, if that's your goal, then that's cool.
understandable. But if you're on there living a double life,
If
then
you're
that's
on there
weird.
seeking validation,
Yeah,
that's
that's
probably
weird. You're gonna fuck yourself up because then you once once you go on there and you don't get what you want from it, you're gonna think now I'm a loser, or you
yeah.
know
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not
Don't
as cool as this guy,
you don't.
bro. You're just as cool as the next person. You're just different than the next person.
Yeah,
It
like
doesn't
your
matter.
social life is gonna depend on the people. It's all about your social life, so the people around you. Like sometimes social media is not the best way to put your outlet and all your business out there because remember, social media too that everybody does know is a lot of drama for content and people being newsy about other people's lifestyles and stuff like that. So don't think you're gonna put something out there and you're gonna get everybody to discuss it with you and be real for you. Some people are preying on your downfall. So you
100%.
gotta you gotta
You
be
gotta be,
careful what you say. So
yeah.
I don't put personal shit on my social media personally. you'll see my family here and there, but I don't post my personal life on there. I will talk about some real shit on this podcast because it's about awareness, but I'm not out there posting, my personal problems or what I'm going through or this and that because
Nah.
you don't know what type of feedback you're gonna get. You don't know who's gonna prey on your downfall, like I was saying, and it could be somebody that's close to you, but low key they hating. So
Yeah.
you gotta
And
be careful.
real quick, just to piggyback off that, because I like piggyback rides. Um,
That's weird.
um, uh, there are people that will pray for your downfall, and I didn't believe that at first. Like when people used to say that, I'm like, the only people that's gonna pray on your downfall is the haters, and like you got to create your haters. But like me, I didn't know I have haters. I don't know what else you want to call them, but haters until like other people were pointed out to me. I'm like, bro, why they doing this? Why they
Because
doing
you
that?
was
Why
in
they doing
denial.
this?
You didn't
Yeah,
want to believe
and
it.
that's
That's why.
because I feel like I'm cool as shit with everybody. Like anybody I meet, come across to, I never lied to nobody. I never talk bad about anybody. Anything that I did say that I feel like other people be like, oh, you talking shit? No, because I say it in your face. Like I have no problem with that. He knows that. Lisette knows that. My family knows that. My close friends know
And it's
that. I
not to
will
be that
say whatever I
either.
have to say to
It's
your
not to
face,
be
and it's
somebody
not
like
being
tough or nothing like that. It's just being
exactly.
real.
It's
You know
not
what I
being
mean?
that. It just
Authentic.
me myself. I can't.
And
I
you gotta
can't
take how you
fake it,
take
man. It's real hard for me to be like a fake person and sit there and smile in your face when I know you did some slimy shit. Like I'm gonna call that out on you. Like yo, that whatever. But and it's not. No, I'm not tough. I'm not about that or about that life. How some people say too. Like it just, bro. I'm not gonna live my life faking that shit. Like it's impossible. It's almost impossible to me. I'll try it for certain people if I love you so much and I don't want to hurt your feelings. But that's rare. Like as either as real rare. It's probably in my small circle. I might fake something at the moment. Just I'm gonna let them live. I'm gonna let them live because I'm talking about like at the end of the day, I know we cool. We cool. We're cooler than whatever that situation is. Like I don't need to worry about that. Like, but yeah, it just that I feel like that's just how it goes sometimes. Like just be real. You understand? Be real. And I'm not even saying be real to people. Be real to yourself. Like you gotta be real and you
It
gotta
starts with
understand.
yourself. Anything that's out there starts with you
Yeah,
because it's
man.
all about how you feel.
Yeah,
Remember
you're
that.
gonna mess up your mental health trying to keep up with somebody else, trying to compare your life with somebody else.
Or trying to,
Don't do that.
yeah.
First of all, your life is not comparable. Your life
Your life is
your life is unique to you.
yeah,
Your life
and
is
your life
your
is
life.
just as important as the people that you're following.
Yeah.
Remember
That
that.
because they have more followers doesn't mean
That
that person is more important than you. You're just as equal. We're all human. I mean, there's nobody more important than anyone. That's not the case unless you can make miracles happen where you could take somebody's illness away from them or you can by the touch of a finger you can clear somebody's mind and make them 100% again. Like then you're important because we need you. We need you to help other people. But other than that, man, there's not nobody else is more important than anybody else. Everybody's just equal. Like when I made this podcast, I put him as co-host, but it's just something to say because I feel like to me if I put host and host, it didn't sound right. But just as much I need to be here, he need to be here. Like it's stuff like that. Like co-host to me is just
well,
like
I'm gonna be here because we in my man cave. I live here.
nah, no, but
He
it's like
visited.
it's just it's just stuff like that, man. You just gotta understand like when it comes to the social media thing, take it for entertainment. Please for entertainment. Don't take it for your lifestyle. Don't take it to be keeping up with the Kardashians type shit. Like
Yeah. It was that point where I felt like I was getting trapped with social media. I'm like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta disconnect from this because this is not me. I don't like the feelings I'm getting. I don't like the vibes I'm getting. It's starting to get a little downer. So let me step back away from it. Let me stop posting so much. Let me
Yeah.
stop being so interactive with it. And that's what I'm saying. Like I realized that because I'm maturing in life. Like if I know it ain't good for me, I don't want it around me. Same with friends. Same with family. If it ain't good for me, don't be around me. Like
Yeah.
and I would tell you like, hey, this is me. This is you. I love you, but I ain't going back on that type time
And
with
you
you no
also gotta
more.
understand too, like people I feel like some people will fail to realize like your social life is what you create. You understand? Like it's not somebody didn't say, hey,
Come be
go
my
enjoy
friend.
that. No. You pick your social life.
Yeah.
You pick what you want to enjoy.
And you
So
pick also who you add and don't add
yeah,
in
so
your social
sometimes
media.
that's
So
why I tell people that sometimes you gotta sit back and look at yourself. Like, do you really want a social life where you gotta go there and hope everybody look at your sneakers and be like, bro, that shit is fucking fire. No. You wanna go to your social environment, your social scenario. Ooh.
Shusha.
Ooh, what's going on?
Shusha.
Your social scenarios And when they look at your face, they look happy to see you. Like that's the shit you want. Not when they look at your face, then they gonna look at your jeans, then they gonna look at your shoes. Like that's weird. What you know what I'm talking about? Like don't have that kind of social life. Have a social life where you feel good, man. You feel happy. Like that's what I'm saying. Like some people be like, I got the craziest. Like I'm cool with the craziest amount of like. I'm not gonna say people, but like I'm cool with anybody. Somebody might see me with somebody that's who they considered weird, and then somebody might see me with somebody that be like, "Yo, how you know that guy like this?" But I'm cool with everybody, man, because it just what I feel with them. You know what I'm talking about? Like it's not what I can gain from them. It's not what they can gain from me. Is the vibe that we put out when we're with each other. Like it's and that's what you gotta understand, man. Because you don't want to go somewhere and the whole night or the whole day you're stressing, hoping that they like you or hoping that you impress them, and then you still gotta go home, battle that, and battle your mental health. I'm gonna keep repeating that. You don't want to go out there, battle something to go home and battle your mental health. Like, why would you make your life double hard? You understand? Like, don't
You
do
just made
that.
it a lot more difficult just because you chose to be around people that you shouldn't be around.
Yeah.
Because not everybody's made to be around the same people. We all got
No, man.
our things where who you want to be with and who you don't want to be with.
Yeah. 100%.
That's the part of social media. I mean, another part of socializing that I found myself doing is video games. I don't. When I was young, I was hooked on games. That was my outlet as a young boy. Like it was locking myself in my room. I had like two dope friends I played with every day faithfully, and then the rest with
Two
family.
dope fiends?
Dope friends.
Oh, dope friends.
Yeah.
You used to play with dope fiends too, though.
Yeah. Right.
Ah.
They used to live around us. But yeah, but the video games, man, the online community base for video games is one of the best. Love it, man.
One of the craziest. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna say the
you
best.
be.
It's one of the
But the
craziest.
young boys
because
now, they are wild. I'm
shit
talking about them
is-
little 8-year-old kids that be in their room cursing you the fuck out, calling you crazy names. I don't know where to hear this from, but you give me a good laugh, man. You do.
Yeah.
But
Shit is
the
wild.
friendships I made on gaming and looking
Yeah, some
forward to
people
coming
make
home
like
after
lifelong
school.
friends
Yeah,
on video games. It's
I
crazy.
know people like that too, and it's just that's one of your things that's something good for you because it's always been an escape for me. It's always been a good escape for me, and it wasn't only that. I was also socialized. I just did your word. I was also socializing with friends on
Yeah,
here. And
it's
then
not easy.
I found myself when I found closer friends talking about stuff that I went through in real life and normal things and how we could talk about it. And it was awesome. Biggest thing was just being able to get on there, talk to people about the same video game you like, interact with them.
Yeah, I feel like
And it was
that's crazy.
amazing.
I didn't even think about gaming like that. I guess we started talking about it now, but I feel like gaming is a great way. I mean, you meet so much people, especially
it's
when you
for
hit them
you, yeah.
after hours times. You talking to people in the UK.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
that's
Like,
what I'm
it's
saying.
just-
And I made
it's
friends
just
that was just
crazy.
in different countries. Like,
Yeah.
you would just talk to them and you get an experience, and then you play with them, and then you end up being like, they end up calling you bro, and then you play with them like for freaking 6 hours. By the
Yeah,
time
you
know
get
when it
on the
was, like,
game and they're inviting you. Like, yo, this guy
Yeah.
care that much to invite me to a game. Like, that's cool. Like, you know what I'm talking
So
about? Like,
I think gaming was one of my things. No, it was definitely one of my things as a kid.
it was,
teenager.
and we got into so much fights because when he would die in the fucking video game, he would yell to the top of his lungs,
I started,
and it'll be like 1 o'clock in the
snapping.
morning.
I was so invested into it, man.
1 o'clock in the morning. You know what I did? I went downstairs and unplugged the internet.
And you know what I did? I probably went in his room and smacked the shit out of him.
Never in his damn life.
He was probably
What
in there
the heck?
stinking.
I used to fucking unplug that shit. Basically reset it. Unplug it and plug it back. And
Oh
he'll
my
just
god! I
get
remember my
mad.
mom's husband did that to me. Oh my god! I was so pissed the fuck off.
Stepdad, nigga.
Yeah,
You said I'm my husband. What the fuck?
but that just pissed me off. Anyway, yeah, the gaming community was awesome. Now as an adult, I don't really get much time to game. You see how our younger cousin got so mad at me yesterday. The fuck you gonna be with your fucking family? Damn fucking right. I worked 6 days this week. I'm gonna play a couple games and I'm fucking out. Yeah, I wanted to play more with you guys. Hell yeah. But at the end of the day, I can't get on as much as I used to. But when I do get on, like it's still fun. Like I get to, I don't know. I sound like a big ass kid, but play video games, man. To me, video games is awesome. Talking
Video
to people
games
online.
is crazy. Like it's
Yeah,
just,
like
it's
'cause
so entertaining.
You're there, right? You're playing 2K 5-on-5. You're like, no, stick 'em. What the fuck you doing? Like, and you
Yeah.
see yourself talking
You
to
playing
your
a whole
mans,
pickup game,
your
like,
family.
it's
Yeah, it is
crazy.
like so. It's like that's a part of like if that makes you happy. Like personally, it makes me happy. So I'm gonna do it. It makes me happy. I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I can't dunk in real life. You know what
No,
I'm
but
talking
in
about?
a
I play
game I could
2K and
create
I'm
a
dunking on
7'5" guy
anybody.
and I could slam on anyone and
Yeah.
I could be like, yeah, I'm him. They'd be like, you cannot do that in real life, so what?
In real life, I dribble the ball for 2 seconds and I'm out of breath. So it's
Yes.
like,
Come on, so like that's a good thing, and I know a lot of like my little cousin, say my little cousins, my little brother too. They be in that streaming stuff and they like it. So and I watch their streams and I'm like, yo, this is cool content. You know, keep it up. I love seeing y'all play y'all video games, talk because that's you guys socializing. I'd rather see you guys do that than be in the streets how I see other people. You know,
yeah, hell
so
yeah.
I definitely support
That's
that.
another thing too. Like when
Young
it
boys
comes to
keep
the
doing that.
video
Yeah,
gaming and socializing, like I
stay
know
home
it
and do
keeps you
that.
in the
It's
crib,
cool.
and and to all my
But you're not doing
friends
no
and
harm to
families, y'all know I
nobody.
say this a lot, but
Yeah.
it keeps you in the crib. But once in a while, I want you to touch that grass, man. Go touch that grass. I know
Like
the world is scary right
you remember
now.
bench warmers when he went out to touch the grass and the sun touched him and he was like,
Oh yeah, he
"Ah."
started screaming. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
But
I know somebody like that, but
yeah, it's just just video gaming is cool, man. But I still need you to go outside, man. The real world is so it's.
it's good. I know some
I'm gonna
people.
get there. I'm gonna get to the touchy part. The real world is beautiful. It's amazing.
I just feel like there's some people that life ain't treating them too well. So that real
So
world
the
is
gaming
already
is
the
100%.
gaming community treated them way better. I was like that for a while. And, out there in life, when I was young, used to get bullied, name called, and shamed about my body,
I know. I
about how
remember
I
that.
look.
I remember the kids on the beach one time pointing at you and laugh, and I was over there with them too. We all
No,
pointed
remember
at
I
you
got
and
lost
laughed.
with our cousin, fucking running around crying. He was like,
Oh, what was it at? It was
"Ah."
Atlantic. No, it wasn't Atlantic. It was
I
Seaside, I
don't
think,
know,
right?
but his pop. Yo, like where the fuck y'all was at? Anyway, we go to that, but that was a good moment, man. I always remember that moment with my cousin. We got there lost, Atlantic City. It wasn't. I think it was Wildwood or Seaside Heights.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I lost track because I'm thinking about that now.
Nah, but like he said, man, video games is
The
it's
video
cool.
game's good. I
It's
feel like
cool.
the
It definitely helps with your mental health because you're not gonna
does.
play a game. All right, let's get it for the gamers because I'm not really a big gamer and stuff like that. I play sports games more often than anything. But for the gamers, right? You're having a shitty ass day. You go home to the crib, and now you're like, let me turn on the game.
You
But
see that invite from your boy, or you
yeah,
just see that new story unlocked. You about to be a king in your castle. You're like, I'm living life,
straight
man.
chilling. Now all of a sudden you're on a 10 kill streak. That's not gonna make you happy. A 10 kill streak. I'm Timothy James. That's what they call me. Like that's how you feel. You
And
feel
now
like
you
I'm
just got into
good
an
now.
argument with somebody online. Like, man, fuck you, man.
Yeah. 1v1 me. 1v1.
Now you feel like I could go to bed a little better, or you just met up with your community and you out there chilling, having fun with your games. Like there's
Yeah.
people like that. Like that's what I'm saying. Game is a good outlet for some people. I know a lot of people talk about that. Could relate to that. Still for me to this day, I like gaming. I like gaming when I can, and it's a thing. I know my son is getting involved in gaming. He loves it. I see him happy playing, inviting his friends, his cousins.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, I support it because you ain't doing nothing wrong by that. And I still make my son do a lot of stuff outside of gaming because he's not one of those kids that stay in his room all day and game. No, I take his little ass out with my daughter. We be out there, my wife, and
Yeah, man.
make sure he
Gaming,
go
like
good
you
at
said,
school.
for the streamers, man. Like, if that's your lifestyle, make it your lifestyle, man. Go hard in it, and because nowadays, that's what I'm saying. It's hard, because some of these topics we talk about, we like to keep it with the real world, but times is changing, and we just got to keep up. Time's gonna change forever and ever. It's just that's how it goes. But
Yeah, we keep evolving.
some people will stay on the game and that make it their life, and that's cool, man. That's cool, 100%. But just know, like,
Man, as long as you
just the real
happy.
world. So just try to, like I always say, try to stay grounded. Try to stay
Same with the people
try to stay
behind
true.
their faces behind their phones all the time or a laptop.
Oh yeah. And
You know what I mean?
sometimes I'm guilty to that. I mean, I'll be on my phone a lot.
A whole lot. People be talking to
But
you,
it's
you don't
like,
fucking listen.
but it's like I'm not on my phone just to look at random video. Like everything that I look at my phone for is I feel like it's educational to me. Like I'm not looking on there to see someone do a backflip up a tall building or like shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? Like I always look at things and sometimes I be interested because it's like, and they be talking to me. I'm like, hold on, like let me finish this.
You
Like,
don't even say hold on. You just stay looking at your damn phone.
because if I'm looking at my phone, why you trying to talk to me? You feel me?
You
You understand?
know why? We're going back to episode. Social life, dumbass. Somebody trying to speak to you. Talk.
Yeah, but you're saying right there, hold on, I'm gonna talk to you in how long is the video? 30 seconds. Relax.
Yeah, right.
I'll get to you. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, it's so much things that can benefit your social life and also your mental health. Like it's so many things. And like I said, we could talk about so much more, man. We definitely can. But I think we're gonna try to wrap this up. And I mean, unless we have some other stuff to talk about, do we got
Just
anything else?
make sure.
Oh yeah, look at the
I mean,
notes.
there's much more to speak about.
Handy. What
I have
what Blue
friendships on.
Clues
I
used
have
to say?
Blues Clues.
Handy dandy notebook
I think so.
when he used to draw his
We
stuff.
got mail.
Nah, hum.
You said Blues Clues.
No, I know, but what he used to say about his notebook.
My handy dandy notebook. I don't know, man. Blues Clues was your shit. I like Franklin.
Franklin was
But I
that.
was gonna say friendship, but I feel like he didn't want to talk about friendship. Friendship is like a big thing, but
We
it's
talked
part
about
of your social life.
friendships.
No, I'm saying I thought it was like more of a topic to discuss and about. That's what I said. We could get into so much more.
Yeah, we're
I'm
gonna
not trying to do
circle
a
back
three,
again and
4 hour
talk about things
episode of
again.
podcast. I know
Yeah.
people are not gonna listen to us for hours. I hope whatever you can.
Why
you
they
do,
not? Why wouldn't they? They're so weird.
I don't know, because they're like you. Anyway, short attention span probably. I don't know. When I hope people do get a chance to listen and just be like, you could relate to it or find
Yeah,
that
man.
was pretty cool. Like, let me know what I can do better, man. I'm not Superman, but sometimes my hair get a little curly, like y'all say. So
Oh my
I could
God, I
probably
hate
be
that
a
shit.
little part of Superman, Clark Kent type. But anyway, make sure you guys are around the people you need to be around. If you don't feel comfortable, call 911. Or, just
Whoa,
take
if
yourself
you
out
don't
of
feel
the
comfortable, you got
situation.
called 911. That's come on, man. You
Nah,
should
but
never win. What the hell?
don't be somebody you're not. Surround yourself around people that wants best for you. This is your life. You're the only one who could dictate how it's gonna go for the rest of your life. You're the only one who's gonna make them choices. And remember, we always do have a choice. So you can choose to be who you're around. I want you guys to really, really understand that. I want you guys to really understand that your life is just as important as others. Some key facts of hearing this episode of me and my brother talk. Your life is as important as the other person. You don't need 100K followers for people to validate who you are. You're just as amazing as the next person when you swipe over, to the right or left. I think there's some other stuff, the dating apps, but I don't know because I
Yeah,
never
what
had
you
them.
talking about? You trying to get them connected?
Well, get connected with
Freak
somebody,
ass.
But, just make sure that you're taking care of yourself at the end of the day. That's the most important thing is taking care of your mental health. And, for me, today I'm going to the championship game at my family house. I'm hoping to have a great day, even though I got to wake up 2 a.m. to start my shift tomorrow. But I'm one. Look, right there. It says it right there. We're watching football highlights. So we got Philadelphia and Washington today. And I'm going to chill my family, eat some good food, and, hopefully have a great day with them. And
We're gonna
they
go
were good people.
socialize. Hey,
Yeah.
look, it was about to.
Scream, probably punch the TV if it doesn't go our way. But, yeah. I mean, what you want to take off of this episode?
Oh, that was your little takeaway from the episode.
Not really. Some key things I was just trying to point out.
What you want them to take away from you then?
Um,
Your dignity.
that's been taken away.
Ew, man. This guy.
If I could have people take something away from this episode, besides the little key facts, I say, I don't know what you got.
You got that?
'Cause I kind of say my important ones. I don't know if
That's
I'm gonna
cool.
leave off of that, but
Something I want you guys to take away from this episode is be true to yourself, and everything around you will work better. Don't let other people's ideas, don't let other people's beliefs, and don't let other people's opinions dictate what you want with yourself and what you want throughout your life. I know it's hard. Times is getting scarier. Times are getting harder. I know it's hard. But there's people out there that would genuinely, messed up. There was people out there that were really, we're not going to use that word because today I'm twisting my words up. There was people out there that would really care about you. It's okay to end relationships and start new ones. It's okay to end friendships and start new ones. It's okay to end anything and start something new. That's fine. Starting over,
not
it's
saying
always
going
scary.
to work tomorrow, quit
No,
if you don't got a
but
backup.
no,
Put
yeah,
it fast,
that's
that-
different. But
If you mean like that, go ahead and do it.
starting over is always scary. It's always scary. But
The unknown.
yeah, I
So
need
leave
you
that
guys to
comfort zone.
take that away today. Is be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. Know who you are, and don't try to be that guy that's got three different roles when you meet three different people. You're fake, other people will pick up on that, and now you ruin good relationships because people don't like hanging around with fake people. A lot of the times, if you know someone that's fake, it's because they're hanging around with somebody else that's fake. It's a group of fake people. You understand? You are who you hang around with, and it's going to be like that. It's always been like that in life, and I don't care if you had a relationship, a friendship for 10, 15, 20, 25 years. If one day you wake up and you realize that's not it for you anymore, then don't let it be it for you anymore. Remember, you have to battle your mental health. You have to battle the people outside of your mental health, and you have to battle the real world. Don't make it 3 times, 2 times, 4 times harder on yourself. And
All because you're trying to
you're
fit
you're
in.
the captain of your own boat. You're the captain of your own boat. So
You
that's
know, when the
that's
boat sinks, the captain goes down with it. So
exactly.
make sure your crew members are
Everybody else is
good.
going to go off on that life raft, and they're going to leave and protect themselves. You're the captain of your own boat. When the boat sinks, you're going down with it. Nobody else.
So make sure you sail to your destination the right way.
Yes,
You
yes,
have a
and
good team around you.
you build that, man. I mean,
Let me see. I would say that not everybody's made to stay in your journey. Okay, not everybody's gonna stay there no matter how much you want them to stay there, and it's okay. It's okay. Sometimes you gotta lose connections with certain people that you thought you would grow old with, or always be around with, or always share stories with. It's okay that you wanted this for someone, but they didn't wanted it. It's okay that you want something that they didn't see you ever doing in life. If you're wanting to grow, and you do that alone. You're the leader. Don't be a sheep, be the goat. Greatest of all time. But yeah, I want you guys to just follow your dreams. And I know that's really big and people say that's corny because your dreams don't come true. Take that inspiration, follow your dreams, stay true to yourself, and don't be afraid to set a boundary with people in your life, your social life. You can still talk to people, but I got people in my life today that I talk to, but I know they're not good for me 100% to talk to every day. So it's okay to have a boundary because you can't help everyone at the same time either. I can't help everyone be on my type time, and I don't expect everybody to be on my type time. And that's something I'm realizing that is okay. And I don't want to carry the weight of somebody else on my shoulders. I already got my family weight. I already got my weight. I already got what the world is throwing at me. So if they're not going to make it easier, you know, I'm going to keep just doing me. And I hope you guys do the same thing with yourself. Um, with that being said, stay tuned. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for showing love. Um, also, and a connection if you want to have with anybody, a social connection is, I'm not saying to believe in God, but whatever you believe in, I have faith. I'm not too religious. Um, I'm not demonic, but I do believe in a God. Just to put out there a little bit about me, just not the God that, I was raised upon. It's just my God. I take it how I take it, just like everybody got their things. But I have a connection with that, and that's my faith. I know my faith and my purpose in life is higher, and I'm starting to put myself at a higher. How can you say? I'm making myself accountable for my life and my decisions and the people I'm around in my social life. Since we're talking about social media, social life, socializing, all that good stuff. So, you know, you guys choose wisely. You guys stay safe, stay blessed. Thanks for watching.